Welcome to the Pennsylvania Association of Notaries how-to video for transferring a Pennsylvania title. A common scenario we hear from our members is, I'm just a notary, and my boss is upset because I told them I can't notarize a car title. So the question is, can you as a notary notarize a Pennsylvania title? You might be surprised, but the actual answer is yes. Yes, you can notarize a Pennsylvania title. Before you do, though, there are a few things that you need to know. PAN recommends staying away from PA titles, unless you are familiar with the duties and the responsibilities for the completion of the PA title. Realize that unless you are an authorized PennDOT agent, you are unable to submit the assigned PA title. Submitting the assigned title requires the necessary forms, collecting the fees and taxes, and issuing temporary registration. These things can only be done by an authorized agent contracted by PennDOT. Mistakes on the PA title could render the title defaced. Defacing the title could get you into some hot water with your customer. Defacing the title would mean your customer would need to apply for a duplicate title, which would cost them $53. When performing a title transfer from the seller to the purchaser, there are two parts that will need to be completed, Block A and Block D. Let's first talk about Block A. There are 4 steps you will want to follow for the seller's assignment of the title to the purchaser. The seller needs to disclose the purchaser's or business's name, street address, city, state, zip code, and purchase price. Also, the DIN, dealer identification number, is needed if the purchaser is a dealer. The seller will also need to disclose the odometer reading, excluding tenths of a mile. Additional spaces are left empty. Do not fill in the empty spaces with X's, zeros, dashes, etc. Make sure one of the blocks under the odometer are always checked when necessary. The mileage is in excess of the mechanical limits. For example, the odometer has rolled over, or mileage is not the actual mileage. For example, odometer tampering. Odometer is broken or has been replaced. The purchaser can sign the right side of Block A at a later time, but the purchaser's information must be filled in when the title is assigned. Step 1 is complete. Let's take a look at Step 2. The seller will sign and handprint their name. This needs to be done in the presence of a notary. Step 2 is now complete, so let's check out Step 3. The seller's signature needs to be notarized, or a verification in lieu of notarization could also be done when acceptable. Place the notary or DIN stamp down in Block A. Step 3 is now complete. Let's look at the last step for Block A. Purchasers will sign and handprint their names where indicated. The purchaser's signature is not notarized in Block A. Step 4 is complete. The seller's assignment of the title to the buyer is now completed. Now that Block A is assigned and completed, we can take a look at the second part of the transferring of the PA title, which will be Block D. There are 3 steps you will want to follow for the buyer's application for title and lien information. Co-purchasers who are not spouses will be listed as tenants in common on the new title unless they would check this box. If they check this box, they will be listed as joint tenants with right or survivorship. Check one of the boxes to indicate whether this lien holder participates in the ELT electronic lien program. If there is a lien, list the lien holder's FIN, financial institution number, lien holder's name, street address, city, state, and zip. If there is a second lien, follow the same steps from the first lien. If there is no lien, check both boxes indicating that there are no liens. Step 1 is complete. Now, on to Step 2. Purchasers will sign where indicated. Step 2 is complete. Last step we need to take a look at is going to be Step 3. Purchaser's signature needs to be notarized or verified. Purchaser should only be signing in Section D in the presence of a notary or someone authorized to do a verification in lieu of notarization. Step 3 is complete. We now have a completed certificate of title. Remember, only authorized contracted PennDOT agents have the required forms that are needed to submit the title transfer to PennDOT for processing. A friendly reminder, agents, you have 20 calendar days to submit your paperwork to PennDOT for processing. Messengers, you have 5 calendar days. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell to receive alerts when new videos are posted. Thank you for checking out the how-to video for transferring a Pennsylvania title.